You think that Celsius is making a calculated decision to gamble what they have on their book that Bitcoin's going to move back up?
I think right now with the, I guess, whistleblowers coming forward and saying that Celsius is currently in a leveraged position where they're borrowing against the wrapped Bitcoin that they have, and people are sharing the contract on Oasis of how much Bitcoin they have wrapped up and how much DAI they're borrowing with that. As much trouble as Celsius is in right now, it's crazy because it's like such a gamble here. For the most part, like the highest interest that they have is like 8% on coins, right? So all they need to do to pay off every single person's entire yearly interest is have all of that DAI that they borrowed, swap it to more Bitcoin, and all they have to do is hold that. If the price just goes up 5-10%, they could instantly repay back all those loans and have all the liquidity they need for the entire year for all that interest. So I mean, it's probably too gutsy of a play for me, but like I kind of get it. And people are saying like, oh, let's liquidate them. That's the target, is to liquidate them. If what they're doing is taking all their Bitcoin, borrowing DAI, well, if they have that DAI, all they need to do is buy more Bitcoin with the DAI and then add it back into the same thing to lower your liquidation point. So, I mean, if there was one thing to bet on, it's probably that Bitcoin eventually is going to go back up. That's probably the safest bet to be making. If you were them, is there any other coin that you would feel risking $500 million on for a single trade to go up?
No, I think you're absolutely right. Like if I had to put money into anything right now, it would definitely be Bitcoin. I don't know that like if I was the owner of Celsius and like I had to make that decision, that I would be okay without any prior approval from my users, that I would just decide to use their funds like that.
I mean, I feel like they've always been transparent of they're doing the DeFi for you. I don't know what people think Celsius has been doing for the past 3+ years. This is the kind of plays that they do. When they say that they make money based on market volatility, I mean, I can't even tell you how many times Alex Majinsky has said on his stupid little AMAs on Friday, oh yeah, we make plenty of money on market volatility when it hurts. I think they've always been taking out these loans. I mean, they don't encourage it, but they pretty much make it very, very clear, like, oh yeah, you can use your crypto, borrow against it, and buy Bitcoin when it dips. Like, that way you can catch and ride the difference back up. It's kind of one of those things that they bring up so much that it's almost like they're telling you that you should be doing this every single time that Bitcoin dips. The difference here is they've locked your funds now, and you can't take out a loan against your own crypto. That's kind of the real horrible part right here. Everything that they stood for is kind of all for naught. I mean, if your term is unbank yourself and then you pull a move of seizing all the funds, I think you have represented that you are just the same as any other bank out there.
So that was Tuesday and I having a conversation about Celsius. Since we had this conversation, Celsius has paid back the $10 million of DAI they borrowed from Compound. Trending on Twitter this morning was Celsius short squeeze, as Celsius tokens are locked up currently on the platform. Leveraged traders are looking to take advantage. Celsius token has risen by 300% in just a week. Leave us a comment if you're a Celsius holder down below. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon, or check out our other great crypto content.